Well, I think the process was okay. Though I think a lot of players came from the provinces, more than Lusaka, of which I think we assessed everyone. And where we are at the moment, I think we have seen some. We are not picking with a favor. It was a merit. And I think at the moment, I think we have seen some who can replace some of the players, I think, with the under-17s. There were more than 25. Despite the number we called in camp, I think some of them were coming without our knowledge, but we gave them chances also. Though I think some of them were above age, of which I think some of the provinces were guided, of which I think even us at the Kengo bench were a bit surprised why they brought overage players to the under-17s, because it was very, very surprising seeing a player, he's 22, 23. He was told by some people who brought him here, saying, no, you just have to tell them that I'm 15. But if you look at the age of the player, after investigations, I think we found a lot of players who came were overage, of which I think even them, they have to know that it's a national team, it's the country. They can't risk for one player to suspend the national team because of one player. I think even them outside there, they need to help us. We have some, but I think some didn't make it because of age. And looking again at the quality of the players they were bringing, I think they were below par. Yeah, I think going forward, I think we really appreciate, and looking forward, they have to bring the player who's coming to compete and no more age. Well, I think it has helped a lot. Looking at the provinces, I think looking forward again, we still need some more players because Zambia is very big. Yeah, I think going forward, we still need their help, and they just have to help us, because sometimes you find that the good player in the province, but the only thing I think my age is for them to bring the right age, because if he's good, he's good. No one can refuse, because we all need the same thing. At the end of the day, it's the country at large. So going forward, I think everyone is welcome. But looking at the next camp we are coming, I don't think we invite other players who are not on the list. We just need to concentrate on the players who are on the list, because I think the time has gone. Even this time, I think we should have, even these 10 days, we had rested some of the players who were there before, because we wanted to assess everyone. But I think the next camp, I think it will be closed. So the only players who are going to concentrate are the players who will be on the paper. I think it's 35 players, including the ones who are with in Malawi, of which I think it's a good number, because there's MRI, of which I think I forgot to mention at first. Like these guys who are coming from the provinces, they have to know that this time football has changed. MRI is the most important thing in the under-17s. It's different from the under-20s. So whatever we do, I think they have to consider that. And 35 will be enough for us, because there's only a month remaining, of which I think we have to prepare only those who are ready and choose from the 35. Well, I don't think us we've got pressure, because we are not under-20s. Under-20s, they're older than us. Like I've said, us it's under-17. And if you have seen under-20s, they're players who play professional football. They're playing in some good clubs in Europe. But for us, I think for us to have a foreign player should play for an academy or the youth team. So it's a different stage where we are. We can't be compared to the under-20s. But I promise the country that the team which will go to the Africa Cup, they'll do better and qualify to the Africa Cup, to the World Cup.